Hey guys, Ultramaximus back with another Transformers review. This time we're taking a look at another third-party set, and it's from X2 Toys, and it's Power-Bat and Power-Beak. I got this like on a whim. I happened to be on a Facebook page, Customs by Z's Facebook page, and somebody had put a picture of, I think it was the Planet Genesis X third-party head for the third-party figure. So the third-party Omega Supreme, and then somebody made an alternate head for it that actually transformed into a tank, and they were customizing it to go onto a Year the Snake Omega Supreme with the upgrade kit, so that had the bigger head on there. We started talking, and he sent me a link to Toy Arena, which I've never purchased from. I looked at the website a little bit, never really browsed it too much. I'm usually on TF Source or Big Bad Toy Store, and I just happened to be on that website, and I came across this set. And I was like, well, this is kind of interesting, and it is available at Big Bad Toy Store and also TFSource.com. And they're going, the original retail for this was $29.99, and they're going for about $23, $25 on the other two websites. However, Toy Arena had this for just $15. And I'm like, okay, sure, I'll take a look at it. And what it is, it's a Laserbeak and a Ratbat for your Transformers Pride Soundwave. Now, of course, he does come with Laserbeak, the actual Laserbeak that we see in the show, his little minion. However, these are more cartoon G1, I guess, accurate incarnations of them, and they're translucent plastic, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, just something a little bit different. Now the cool thing is the artwork here becomes the back of the little status cards here, which is really kind of cool. But yeah, not much going on with the packaging there. They're the two figures, of course. So there is Power-Beak and there is Power-Bat, and then two little perch-like things that kind of form with weapons. Here is Power-Beak. There is his bio. If you want to pause and read that, you can. There's his stats. Here is Power-Bat. If you want to pause and read that, you can. There's his stats. And then here are the instructions on what to do with the guys. They can connect onto his chest just like Laserbeak. They connect to the butt. That is very strange. And then they also can sit on his arms, and then they form into weapons. And then there's their little perch type thing. So yeah, kind of interesting. Let's get these guys out of package and see what we think. Alright, so here we have Power-Bat and Power-Beak out of package. And, you know, I actually really like these things. I just spent several minutes playing with them, looking at them, configuring them in different ways. For what they are really quite clever. There's not much to them. If you look at, here's the Laserbeak that actually comes with Soundwave, and it's very, very simple. It's a little drone that pops off his chest. These third-party pieces mimic his transformation down here almost to the T, and mimics that little peg there. That being said, there were some interesting things with these new ones I never knew you could do with this. Like, I never knew that you could plug onto the back of Soundwave and plug onto his butt, and it hides just as well there as it does on his chest plate. And you can connect him to somebody else, which is really cool. I will show off. So let's look at Ratbat first, since he's the first one I picked up. So there he is. He is a translucent purple with a dark purple paint app there. He's got a little yellow face. And I mean, it's the G1 colors of Ratbat, and it looks good. I like it. I mean, it's a little drone, just like the other one, but it does kind of have the little baddie look to it, and it's pretty cool. I like it. I like the molding in the translucent. Looks really, really nice. Here is Laserbeak, or Power-Beak, as they call him. If I can get it to focus. Focus. There we go. And he looks pretty good. He actually has a better face sculpt than the Ratbat. He actually has little painted eyes, and he's got a little beak. He's got the red. He's a smoky, clear plastic, and he also has his tail feathers back there, which is really, really cool. And he's considerably bigger than the Ratbat figure. As they stay out of focus here. Hang on. There we go. And then it comes with, the set comes with these pieces, and these are die-cast. That's actual metal, chromed out metal, and the little pieces can plug into the ports there, and then this is designed for somebody to hold, which I didn't realize until I looked at the back of the package, which is really cool. So let's look at these guys connected to Soundwave in the multiple stages. Alright, so here we have the first stage of Armour with Ratbat on the chest, and then Laserbeak kind of as a rear piece. It's actually very, very clever how they do this. He plugs into the chest here, and then the wings actually connect up into his the little crevices in his shoulder blades, which is really, really cool, and that just gives him a very awesome look. I do like that. And then Laserbeak just plugs into the port on Soundwave's butt, and his wings fold around and kind of give him a little additional armor pieces down here on his pelvis. I really like that look. I think that looks pretty darn cool, for sure. I think this is the better of the two configurations. So let's reverse it and see what it looks like. Alright, so here is Laserbeak and Ratbat in reverse modes, and this is the official way it's supposed to connect, I think. But it just makes it look like he has a tutu on, and I don't particularly care for that. There's a better way you can configure Ratbat on his waist. Let me show you that. Alright, and here's the preferred method for me. I think this looks much cooler, much less tutu-like. Basically, as far as Ratbat goes, you want to turn him upside down and then push his wing pieces downward to kind of give him this look like that. The pink actually goes well with the purple. That looks nice. The official ways, you're supposed to have Ratbat pointing upward, but his wings are nowhere near the length of Laserbeak, and it just doesn't pull off the same effect, which is a little unfortunate. Now, here is Laserbeak on the chest, and it looks really nice. It does. I do like that configuration. It's dark, and it gives these long wings kind of go with the rest of all the points and spikes that are on Soundwave. So it is a good look. I just, personally, I think it looks better on Ratbat with the chest piece for some reason. To me, I don't know. You can also have them perch on his hands, and they form weapons as well. So let's take a look at that. Alright, so here we have Ratbat and Laserbeak perched up onto Soundwave's arms, and they look pretty cool. They connect really easily. They look pretty decent, and you know, pretty not bad. I like it. I think that looks pretty cool. But they turn into weapons for Soundwave, these claw-like weapons, and that looks really nice. Let's take a look at that. Alright, so here we have Soundwave with his claw arms. And yes, I do like this mode. These look really, really cool. They're very serrated, and they just look nasty and gnarly. I really do dig that. I think that was a great additive to the figures. They're really nice in the fact they're very simple, but you can do a lot of different things with them, and I'm really appreciating that, especially at the price dollar of 15 bucks. I mean, they just look really, really cool. So they also connect to those metal pieces, Targetmasters they call them. Let's take a look at those modes and see what we think. Alright, so here we have Ratbat and Laserbeak, or Power-Bat and Power-Beak, connected to their Targetmaster modes, and, I mean, they're okay. It's kind of cool to see the reminiscent of the old chrome pieces that the original Minions had, like, well, Laserbeak and Ravage and Rumble and Frenzy. So that's kind of cool. I do like that. I think it might have been a little bit cooler if they had a secondary piece for Ratbat that had gold chrome instead of the silver chrome. That might have made that a little bit cooler. What exactly the purpose of those things are for, I'm not really entirely sure, other than the fact that, hey, I guess you could do that. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff. Now, the little Targetmaster pieces actually connect onto somebody else, which is very cool. So let's take a look at that. Alright, and this was an unexpected surprise. I really like this too. The little metal pieces can actually turn into little dagger pieces for Megatron. And the little Power-Bat and Laserbeak will port onto Megatron, which is freaking awesome. So we get these little dagger type things for Megatron, very cool, very chromed out, and you can have Laserbeak perching like he always did in the original G1 cartoon, or you can flip them out and add the claw weapons to Megatron, which is freaking awesome. I really, really do like that. Did not expect that at all from the figure set. So, yeah, very cool stuff. Is this something that you want to pick up? You know, I will say, if you go to Toy Arena and buy it for $15, you're not going to be disappointed. They are fun. If you get it at Big Bad Toy Store or TF Source, it's about $23, $25. It's really kind of pushing it to me. I don't know if they're quite that much fun for 25 bucks. They're definitely not worth the $30, but for 15, absolutely. Go to toyarena.com, check them out. Fun stuff. It got here, I ordered it Tuesday night, and it was here Saturday. So, yeah, not too terribly bad. And again, very clever uses for such a very small and simplistic add-on. Kudos to you, X2 Toys. Very fun stuff. I was very surprised and really do dig them. So thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this video, thumbs it up. If you hated this video, thumbs it down. Definitely subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate it. And as always, look for more videos in the future.